Everybody, Elisa here with Rosie and another Vera Bradley bag of the day. Today is National Puppy Day, and so I got all all the puppies together, and I switched out my bag. So I thought I would do a quick what's in my bag National Puppy Day edition with the Vera tote in what is this? Mickey's Colorful Garden. Because I don't know if I've ever shown this tote packed up. I may have shown it real quick in some other video. I can't remember now. But today seemed like a good idea to just try to use as much puppy stuff as possible. I was going to try to pull out my Westchester Hounds Patty, although that's a little dark. The color's a little dark. But it's so far back in the depths of my closet that I can't even find it right now without doing some major damage to my organizing system. So I'm going with this one, which is fun, and you know, it's good for a bright sunny day. So you know, when I've said before with this bag, this pattern, this is the Vera tote, if I didn't say that, the big one. And before I start pulling out the dog-related stuff inside, I'll stand back from the camera to show it on so people can see what this pattern looks like on from a distance. Because like I've always said with this pattern, it is a little hot. And my initial reaction to it was like, that's kind of crazy bright. And I always say the flowers, especially, let's see if I've got, yeah, there's kind of this big one behind Minnie here. But there are a whole bunch of flowers in this that just kind of have a Venus flytrap, a Little Shop of Horrors kind of vibe for me. I think this is part of the reason for that is the color palette here, which is kind of like a color wheel gone bad. Complementary colors gone bad. So if people watch my videos, you know, then familiar with me, you know, every now and then referencing the color wheel and how colors relate in a pattern. And I'm always saying complementary colors are pairs of colors on the color wheel that fall opposite each other. And so that color relationship, the colors in that pairing, when they're used together, really can serve to highlight and sort of intensify each other. And sometimes that's not in a good way. And I think that's kind of what's happening here. You're seeing the secondary colors, a pairing of complementary colors. One is a primary color, that's blue, and the other one, its complement is orange. That's a secondary color, and they fall opposite each other. Every complementary pair on your basic color wheel, like a 6-color color wheel, every complementary pair will have be a primary and a secondary color. When you get into a more complex color wheel with more colors, you know, there are other complementary pairs besides those initial pairs. So just the basic pairing of blue and its complement orange is what's going on here. And it's really making for a very hot, vibrant, kind of vibrating pattern. And there's another, when you go to a color wheel with 12 colors, then you're getting tertiary colors in there. And so a tertiary color would be like blue-green and red-orange. And those are complements as well, falling opposite each other on the color wheel. And so that's what you really are sort of seeing, this kind of aqua kind of background color with this kind of these lighter orange colors. If you look at a 6-color and a 12-color color wheel, you see what I'm talking about. And so I think it's making for a very sort of loud kind of pattern. And I definitely reacted to that at first and was like, I don't think I can do that. But as I've said in other videos, once Duke passed away, I sort of became fixated on Disney patterns that had Pluto in them, and I kind of needed to have this, and I especially wanted the Pluto with the bird on his paw because I used to have birds, and I wanted it on the front pocket. I wanted it in a good position, and I really felt pleased when I found this. I think I got this on eBay. It was new with tags. I have washed it. Um, some people probably know I'm always complaining with the Disney totes that there's something about the way they're constructed. Their linings are super crunchy and stiff and noisy. And I have washed this, and it didn't change, didn't soften up the lining one bit, unfortunately. But that's the Pluto figure there that I wanted so badly, with the bird on his paw. And you know, he's there too. And then there are other Pluto figures here that were important to me. I love this one with him napping with Mickey, because Duke was a real snuggler. He used to like to sleep next to me. This one's cute too, with a flower in his mouth. So, you know, yes, it's not my, maybe my go-to color scheme, but I do love this bag, especially in a bright sunny day. I love this bag, and I just felt so relieved when I got some Plutos, good Plutos. Here's another figure, Pluto figure. Looks like he's with Minnie. Dancing with Minnie? What are they doing? I'm not sure exactly what they're doing there, but anyway. So this is the bag of the day. So let me just put it on real quick, and then I'll just pull out. I won't go through everything in detail because a lot of it's the usual suspects. I'm always in my bag, but I did try to throw in some puppy-related accessories. So I will pull those out and show them. So, you know, from a distance, it's not bad. I feel like when you're looking at it from a distance, it feels a little toned down. Doesn't feel quite as hot because I'm not sort of hyper focused on it. And I'm sure everyone else, no one else is focused on your bag when you're out there. So nobody cares. It's like when you're at the beach and you're worried about what you look like in your swimsuit. Nobody else cares what you look like in your swimsuit. They got their own problems. Anyway, so there it is on. Again, this is the regular size Vera tote, and, it's big. But it holds all my stuff. So, first thing, I am going to be going to the bank, and I am going to be going to the post office to mail a bill, because I just like to take it direct to the post office now, because the mail in my state right now is really crappy. And stuff's been late, so I don't feel... it makes me nervous to just drop a bill in the mailbox. Anyway, so I switched out to my Best in Show checkbook cover, because I had been using this one that I showed in a recent haul video that I had gotten, Penelope's Garden. And it was funny because I hadn't noticed this before. This is my first factory outlet checkbook, and I don't know if the TV's a little loud. I always have the TV on. I noticed there are differences between the signature line checkbook and the factory outlet checkbook. I was kind of bummed about. So they're a little bit smaller, the factory ones. You can see the size difference. The edges are sort of more squared off on the factory one. This label is sort of that pleather. Almost feels rubbery. I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's pleather. But on the back of the signature ones, there's this slip pocket, which I thought was, sorry, which I thought, was handy to have. Sometimes slip things, papers and things in there. This doesn't have that on the back. So this one's a little bit more bare bone. That's not the only difference. Then you go inside. Let me take my checkbook out of here. Oh, my info. So you get the two, just like this one, where there are these two sort of fabric slip pocket kind of things for your checkbook and your register, and so that's what's going on here. You have that here. This one came with this sort of, you know, plastic insert that, you know, can be handy, I guess, especially if you do checks with carbon copies maybe. And it has this pen elasticized loop for a pen. I don't keep a pen in there, but you know, this doesn't have that. I think the top, yeah, the top slip pocket's just, the top slip pocket's just the same. So anyway, I just wanted to point out that there are those differences in case people maybe hadn't bought one of these yet or didn't have one of these yet and wasn't aware that there were some differences. There are some differences. I hadn't noticed that before. Because this is actually the first factory style checkbook cover that I bought. Okay, so this is unusual for me to have with me, but I do have it with me. I'll have the puppies to get to that. They're too into their bones anyway. I did switch back into my Best in Show Turn Lock wallet. Love the Turn Lock wallet, and I was pleased with this. A little frustrated that this is upside down, this piece of fabric. It shouldn't be. And on my cat's meow one, it's not. But I noticed when I looked at a ton of these in turn locks in Best in Show, in numerous stores, and VB stores, and also Hallmark stores. I also, excuse me, I also ordered one through the website. All of them had this upside down, this piece of fabric. So something's going on with the production line there. Anyway, do like this. I did take my ID out of here, but I also, one of the reasons I love this is so I can put my picture of Duke. It has two ID windows since I keep my ID next to this picture of Duke there. And so I really like that about this wallet. And it's got, you know, a lot of slip pockets because it's got the 6 here and it's got these like, you know, longer slip sections for bills, and it's got another one up here. But then in the back section, I have this empty right now. Again, another bigger slip section, but another 6 card slots, so that's nice. And this divider is nice. I tend to stick coupons and things in there. And the back, you know, coin purse, coin zip pocket. So I have that. Like I said, I'm not going to pull everything out of here, but you can see how everything fits in here. Let's see if my light will cooperate and show. Oh yeah, it's pretty good light today. So, you know, I get a lot in here, which I really appreciate. And it's all about halfway up, maybe a little bit more than halfway up the height of the bag, and so I can put a sweatshirt or a scarf or something on top. That's why I like this bag, because I tend to sometimes want to carry an extra layer of clothing and throw it in here for when I get chilly. And that, especially in the summer, if I'm going into an air-conditioned place, that's where I like the Vera tote. And so I don't have, I was really bummed they didn't make a Best in Show Carson cell phone crossbody. So I thought about pulling out the cats one, but then I went with this because it has the wolves, which I think are really dogs. So I'm using my Merry Mischief Carson cell phone crossbody. And I do have I have a pouch with masks that I always carry with me. And I keep a bunch of masks in here because I feel like you're never going to know what you need. And also sometimes I'm out with my husband and he's forgotten his mask, and most of the Vera masks are too girly for him, but these fitted ones, you know, you can turn inside out and it just looks white, and he's done that once or twice. So when he's forgotten a mask, I've given him one to do that with. So that's why I carry that, because I tend to like the pleated ones better. So I am going to use this one. My Best in Show. As I mentioned in another video recently, the only mask I've ever gotten a compliment on was this one. So, got that. And I switched my GPS pouch out to another Disney Pluto item. Oh God, I'm not going to remember the name of this one. I don't remember the name of this. Mickey's Celebration? I don't remember what the name of this pattern was, although I did show this tote. I have this tote, and I showed it in one of my All the Vera at Dad's videos. Sorry, I don't remember off the top of my head what this is called. Celebration? Friends? I don't remember. But I got this for Pluto again, and I wanted good Pluto on the pocket. This is a fun, happy pattern. One of my happier patterns. What is going on back there on National Puppy Day? Did she steal your toy? Here, have this one. Okay, you can't have both, Peaches. I know you're a toy hog, but you can't have both. So yeah, I just put my GPS in here. I had my GPS in my Best in Show medium cosmetic, which is what this is, a medium cosmetic. But I thought, well, I have other Best in Show stuff, you know, the turn lock and whatever, and I was trying to maximize my puppy coverage. So I'm going with this for my GPS. The GPS stuff in there, and the cords. Some of the cords are in the front pocket. I think that's, oh no, one more thing. Lest I forget, two more things. I keep all my photos in various ID cases. People probably know from my other videos. So I do have Duke in this one. And this is a Best in Show Zip ID. I put him in this one because I'm always saying he used to lie like this, even though I think this is a Doberman. Duke used to lie like this on his back all the time with his legs up, especially one leg up in the air. So I have him in there, and also have the wide lanyard with the dogs and the tennis balls. Love this lanyard. I have two, actually. I liked it so much, I thought, well, what if one wears out? So I have to, you know, prepare for all contingencies in the future. Okay, so that's it. I think that's all my puppy stuff. I am using I don't know if I showed this yet, I probably did, but I'm using my New Hope Girls mini zip pouch. Got my tissues and my lip balm in here. I'm really liking this, the smaller one. I mean, I like the large one too, but I don't tend to carry that one on me. I use that for things when I'm traveling or in my house, just to sort of organize and contain things. But this is real handy to just throw in a bag, and it doesn't take up too much space. So I was pleased with this one because of the monkey. I got one of the monkeys there, and a bird and a monkey on the back. So I was pleased with that. It's blowing out a little bit because of the light. It's a little bright, but it has such a nice, rich pink coral kind of feel to it. So that was that. My Vera tote in, oh my god, what is this again? Mickey's Colorful Garden for National Puppy Day. I could just look at this all day because Pluto makes me so happy. I'm so happy. I feel so relieved that I got this. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully see you next time on Vera Bradley Bag of the Day.